That's impressive when you get close. I'm about 6 inches from that Insignia. Still working on the Toyota. Look at that. That's a Continental GP 195/60. I got this at the junkyard for 25 pounds. Practically brand new. I should look at the date codes, but that's a lovely tire. Now, I'll talk about that in a minute, maybe. But what we're gonna do is get on with this fuel filter, the last bit of the job. Now I found the old one, took it off, and I stuck it on there. And I thought, oh shit, it's too thick. Man, what am I gonna do? So went looking for the other one for a minute. Again, I couldn't find it, but I decided if I turned it over, it would fit beautiful. So it's ready to go in. I'm ready to put it in. British Bulldog, I like a little bit of color in the thing. And then the other thing this morning, I bought this a couple of days ago, this Contigo. And I couldn't imagine myself spending 12 pounds for one of these coffee mugs, but it is so worth it. It's such a good thing. This top really, it's actually almost too strong of a top. You have to push that little snap seal up, and sometimes my hands hurt so much it doesn't worth working about. And then I'm listening to music. I'm listening to some radio station in Montana, USA. It's talk radio. It's like middle of the night there. And you get all these great talk radio shows and UFOs and stuff like that. So, oh, also I should have touched on this one here. I wanted to just show you the bottom. There's the bottom of the fuel filter. There's that little valve. You just turn that with those wings, and that'll let you drain the water off. And you can see those wires are pretty well in there. I was worried that they were going to break off, but they're pretty well sealed in there. But you got to still want to be careful with it. This clamp, this clip over here, clips right onto this little piece. It sticks into a body fitting there, and it's got a little. One side has a little push on it. If you take it off the frame first, and then you can turn it over, and you can see that there's the push fit. Just have to push that down, and then it'll come loose. So I think, by God, I'm ready. Maybe I should spray some something down on there. I got that WD-40 stuff. It's supposed to be good for grease and things like that. So I'll spray some of this. Where is it? WD-40 Specialist. It's for motorbikes, but what's the difference between a greasy motorbike and a greasy car? Except there's more car than there is. I'm just going to give it some squirts in there to maybe chase some of that diesel fuel away. I'd like to get onto a pressure washer. Don't want to get any water in the turbo. Okay, that should be good. So now if I had 3 hands, I'd show you how to do it, but I got to put this thing on here with the O-ring in place, which I didn't do yesterday. It was such a sinking feeling that you get when you realize, okay, I looked at it when it was leaking out there, and then I suddenly realized what I'd thrown away. And this thing doesn't have to be, you don't have to use a wrench on this. You just get it good and hand tight, get a clean dry rag, and then snug it right up. And also, I'll get that good and snug with my left hand for a second. My left hand's almost as strong as my right at the moment. I got some sort of getting old pains in the right arm. Okay, that'll be good for that. Where was I? Oh, where is it? Here it is. Here's the source of my grief yesterday. The air hose. Now you can see the insert. Yeah, and this stuff has had a chance to sit overnight. So vulcanizing, that's the word, amalgamating. What was I saying? Or it's not even vulcanizing. But that's what I wanted, was some vulcanizing stuff. But I'm still impressed being able to repair these hoses with that stuff that was on there. I'm surprised. I'm going to keep some of that in my tool bag. I'm going to test it on a garden hose here pretty soon and see if that works. But for now, it went on like a champ before, but I'm not going to take a chance with trying to do it one-handed. So I'll leave you to it for now with the Contigo. Go out and get yourself one of these things. I wish I had a website where I was selling them.